What's up, folks? This is, it's me. It's weird. It's Cosmo Weird. Cosmo. Weird and Weird doing the thing. Yesterday we were not doing the thing. I was bringing... So, for those of you who don't know, Vermintide has a roguelike mode called the Chaos Waste, the dreaded Chaos Waste. And, in this mode, there are a series of challenges for all the classes to successfully take on grudge marks bosses in all of the various expeditions. So I've completed Fortitude with Bard. I want to complete the rest of them. And then look back and see if we've gotten all of the grudge mark kills that we need. I'm having a hard time because what just happened? This shit is tough. It's tough. The bots can't really hang. They struggle. Maybe I can,
Don't you go bringing back any demonic voices this time.
I think
See if you can keep a low profile, eh? We don't want Bellator getting interested in you. Well, more interested.
Alright, let's see here. So what's that? And then that leaves him at short range. 11 plus high damage, fire control, and close range.
Would you believe something oop north has offended Cousin Ockrey?
Okay. Let's get out there and see how the bots do. I think most of my baseline experimentation with Bursts and Towns is going to be straight down the line,
seized territory in
and
the
then
Chaos Wastes
make
and
small
schemes
adjustments
to become a
after
god.
I play it,
You
or I
set
see
this in motion
what
with your
happens. In many
ridiculous
cases, going down the line is
pilgrimages.
absolutely fine.
Clean up your mess.
And most of the success is going to come from what you do during the fight. We got block costs and specials over here. We got cooldown reduction and healing items over here. Let's go and get the cooldown reduction. Alrighty. Well, you know. Do.
Potion here!
The Chaos Gods seek entertainment in other lands. You may proceed in relative safety.
Nice, that's another down! Here's a healing draft! Watch out for plague, Racky! All your breath will be plague! Baggy's dead! You're welcome! Skaven Gunner! That's no natural flame, it's a rakitar! Send the buggers back into the field!
You want to be shot? That's clear!
Get around, you don't face it head on!
All of the Chaos Gods are vile, of course, but which do you think's the worst?
One of them trial chests. You ready, Dory? With a fight coming? Here, have a bomb! Yeah, try this bomb! I'm throwing a bomb! To my side. Are you with us, Grimgy?
Heal yourself, Marcus. Now!
No!
You need healing.
Only hurts when I laugh.
Don't leave your reward behind.
I still need your strong right arm, Crobat.
Power. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Right out the back. Take this.
I think that's a Globadeer.
Yeah, close.
Gas globe coming in.
Ew! Ew! Oh, that'll burn!
Nice.
Oh, oh. For this.
Hot black, strike it down.
Garden? Don't shoot me! Strangler's gone limp!
The Ratling's gonna die. Look, that Ratling's about to fire. Ratling's gone. Bugger! I thought it might be Budman's, but it's only a potion. Got the coin story. Keep your guard up, Dory.
Look at that ice. What a spoil sport.
Throw it back. Trust me, I'm just warming up or something.
Warming up! You don't know the meaning of those words, Marcus.
Good enough, Reed, then. On to big boom!
Alright.
You've got your patron god. I'm curious as to why you chose like that.
Mamidia strives for artistry in war. Also, she doesn't like bullies. Ladies Northlanders.
How long as it gives you purpose and gets the job done, I guess.
That assassin will trouble us no longer. Not bad for a fellow with one eye.
Sigmar guides my strikes, Master Dwarf.
Wish he'd guide mine, or better yet, send me a nice cool flagon of ale.
The unmistakable aroma of Ratman, Artemis, and Flame as well.
Stand ready. I'm surprised you can stand without it. Pasongi? Pasongi?
You should avoid the gas.
Thank you, dog. That's it. I walk with Sigmar.
Do not stray into the lava. I need you back in shape and healthy now. Again, the elf proves herself an efficient tool for slaughter. Sigmar provides.
Portion here. I can't vouch for the taste. This place has seen better days, Dory.
I have them.
Okay.
Fight, yes, fight. The path will clear.
Oh, Kruber ain't gonna lie down for this lot.
That's right, Kruba.
I'm a mortal of flame! Morgan's got something for you!
Numbers seldom best skill. Let's remix. Lost beyond words.
You're in a bad way, Matilda. Opening up!
You need aid, Kruber. Shit! There!
Work, you stinking crow! Work! Yeah!
Alright, beautiful.
Take that potion. It might be useful.
So I heard there's more than 4 Chaos Gods.
Really? And who told you that, pray?
And no one you'd know, so there's no need to get that look in your eye.
The furnace!
Never seen metal like this.
No good comes of fighting on ice, mates.
Ammo.
Demon awaits. Should never come here.
Double the discipline! Oi, Gringorazzi! You hear that gas rat? Goes to me, soul drinking wabbit! Hookrat's dead!
Gotta watch out for the ambush, man. Didn't even see him.
It's not Bugman's, I'll tell you that.
Receive the judgment of Sigma! A magic leash!
Alright, we got a team, man. Got a team. Okay, okay. So, what were my key issues, man? The ping's back. My key issues were getting pinched.
Miracles and
finding
boons
enemies
can be
around
earned
me,
from
like
the
not having enough
shrines in your path.
That was an issue. So, if it's not a bulwark, I gotta be able to. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like, are you in the front or are you in the back? You know, it's tough. Certainly, if I'm in the front, I have my hammer out.
Control of this region. You must cast him out. Cast down his idols and his shadow champions. Oh, and I'm sure he'll have a surprise or two prepared. I will.
Welcome to my new domain. I really couldn't have done it without you. I have a gift waiting. I come for you, wizard!
Ow! This is firepower! Is that a potion?
I have the coin.
Even I'm getting some ping issues.
Just
Like that.
supposing you could be a god, what would you be?
Healing draft, mayflies.
But it's got heals, yeah?
I can do this all day. On to big boom! I'm throwing a bomb! Here, assassin, I'm ready for you. Oh! Now, witch!
I don't know cross here. Inside. Oh, hook rat. Strangler's got lips. He's done.
Come here, gas rat! I have a gift for you! Got something for you!
A chest of trial. Shall we prove our work?
Can you please stop shooting me, Gordon?
Right, Stormer's here! He's mine! Stop that, summon!
And shit went to hell real fast.
This little spell will stop killing you, boy.
What the fuck, man?
Don't underestimate that warfire thrower.
No, man. Alright, let me just think about that. What happened? So... Okay, Blightstormers. It was Blightstormers, and I was at a third health before the fight started. So Blightstormers put the shit underneath my feet. I didn't see it. It was too late to see it. That's what happened. And it didn't dodge out of the way. It didn't go where I needed to go. You know. So, I don't know. So, what could I have done?
Your forays into the Chaos Wastes have made it possible for the
Take
demon
cover.
Be'lakor to seize
that was probably
territory
the most
and
important thing that I
gain
could have done.
worshippers. It falls to you to stop
Ow.
his plans. Try to
Got it.
enjoy yourselves.
I think take cover. I think that was the biggest thing. Take cover. Like get into a defensible Shot without me open. I think it just did. I think it just backed up, looked around. Was there a horde spawned at the same time? Silly.
Be'lakor has seized control of this region. You must cast him out. Destroying idols will summon forth his shadow champions. Beware his magic, and trust
Hopefully we can
not
get this
to
run in, man. I
shadows.
actually need to kind of like take a rest and
Mortals, I've something special waiting for you. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon enough.
Plenty left to burn, Sienna.
I have them.
The warrior rats, I'll have it.
Right through.
Ha! You want another, Cruddy?
Grab that potion.
Don't hear you speak much of home, Matilgi, or kin. She don't have any, that's why. So chip for a block of ice, that's her.
There's nothing to speak of.
Sounds like a quarrel to me. It's down, Glory! Crack the assassin! Throw the gun!
Strike them down.
Press on that rattling anyway! Shield rat, check this way! Against Sienna, stop it!
Now for a storm, Marcus. Make it look easy.
It's nothing, Sienna. Bit of training, reflexes.
And a powerful fear of getting another scar, I shouldn't wonder.
All right! Come on! I'm impressed, Sienna. You're a naturalist. Gotcha.
There is no excuse.
I don't want to shoot through my people. I either have to be at the vanguard, which is not where I'm.
Take your time killing it, why don't you?
Play a Grucky! Sarasa! Bloody hell, Jerry, you're stalking my undeserving horse! Stand on that, you with me!
Learning how to switch between the two is tricky.
On the bush, is it? Ah! I'm throwing a bomb! Opening order!
We should have had that. Should have had that, honestly.
flame.
That was me trying to make use of my gun in close quarters.
Quiet.
Mistake.
I doubt it'll stay that way.
Like bread and butter. That shouldn't have happened. Literally my grenades in that. If I have distance, then great. I can hold them down at a distance, but I waste.
Ah, we got some pilgrims' coins.
Still have to spin up. If I want to keep that gun out, I have to use the other.
Healer's draft. No sense wasting it.
That's not the right sort of flame.
So much for that assassin.
That wind blew straight from the false moon. These off are wizards. Yeah!
There, got a runner.
Lumberfoot healing draft. Move in the air. Plague bugs incoming. Think a shield will stop me, vermin.
Bugger, that's a rattling. I'm a mortal of flame. Keep doing that and I'll take your beard.
Get out of this car. The gas rat is dead.
Backstabbers closing in.
I walk beyond the light.
Back into the bell. Oh, there were tailgates racking them up, isn't she? Good side, Dory. Now let's have another. No, well, that's how it is. Not all. Where the blood was my spawn. Oh, bring it, pain.
You suck. You failure, assassin.
Nothing goes, Lander.
Help me. Are you blind?
Think we annoyed him, Dory. Our help is no more. Bring it on! Yeah, that rattling's done for. That's the heavy scamper of a rattling. Reckon we'll get a chance to clobber Be'lakor himself, Dory.
Let's hope not. We're good, but I don't think we're that good. Oh, teeth! Plague monks coming in. I'll just look after these, yeah?
Bloody black rat!
A shadow locus awaits your attention. Don't disappoint me.
You're a bit tangy Kill that crooked straggler!
What the fuck, man? How did they fucking hit me like that?
Strangler's dead! Find that preachy, grabby one!
Damn it, man. Far. Very far. Okay. That shouldn't have happened, man. I don't know. Kept getting around my peripheral, man. It just kept working me. Just heal. I should have been fine against that. I don't know what was going on there. Shitty. Should get my guard up.
Count Mordrek the
I've been a little bit patient with the dance.
Of be careful what you wish for.
Ah, we'll slay them all.
Black ones!
Running! Inside! God!
Screw Belvoir.
Right here, mate!
That clanking brute can't fool my ears. Sienna, why is my skin scorched?
Into gloom.
The weak calls me back.
You're a bit pale, Corinne.
That's a gas rule. Come back, Stabber. These people need to bleed. Sergeant's down.
So, the rattling's dead. Chaos Warrior sighted!
I'm so far away.
Sienna, what's your flight?
Wizard, why is my skin scorched?
Who's a weakling now, Rothelm?
Don't worry, I got him.
Test of trials, darlings.
Time for some healing, El.
Wow, they put me in a shitty fucking position.
Dead or fortunate, it's the living I pity. Yes, we'll be fighting then.
Put me so far, man.
Search for our academy. We got the leech tape, guys. Chaos Warrior, just what we needed. Why am I on fire?
Sienna, don't burn old Kruger, come
Well
on!
done.
Beautiful.
The reward is yours.
Sergeant says this mess is all our fault, Dory. Why do you suppose that is?
Mind the steel bearer.
Oh! You're just clever, Doodle. Beware, Playfront.
And the powerful mirror's getting another scar, I shouldn't wonder. But the air silence.
You're bigger, Dory. Stop it, Go.
Cut it down! Use some healing!
You're wounded. Cataclysm. Yeah. Here, have a ball. Yeah, try this ball.
I'm ready for you, shield rats.
What's your plan?
Oh, no! Push through anything!
Kill it! What's something for you? Try not to damage control. That's a dig, isn't it? That's a link.
Leech is down. Look at that. You actually hit something.
Please, sorcerer, good to me. That's a blood. Wonder what they're made of.
Sure, it looks ruined now. It'll heal. Always does.
Alright, headshots? Okay.
I want
That's right, about to show. Grundy, spear, the Chaos Warrior. That's the Chaos Warrior done.
Bloody rockers, bloody ratmen. It's worth all the time. What a mess. See why anyone would choose to
Yeah,
live out
man.
here.
I can't
There's
fuck
nothing more
around.
beautiful than nature unbound, Sergeant. You should learn to appreciate it.
Really can't mess around. Like, grenades got to go out. Like that should be. I have them. You need to use them. I need to be aggressive with them, and then dodge. It's like
There
it's like
are
dodge,
shrines
dodge,
along the
push
path.
block, dodge, dodge, push block. I like
Gather
that.
pilgrims' coins to gain miracles.
Dodge, dodge, push block. Missed out a whole bunch of buffs. Well, the chest really. Okay.
Watch out, plague monks!
They burn good, eh, Sharon?
The shadows hide me.
Big match! Where the storm vermin? Blackfire!
The mayfly knows how to strike.
Opening up!
I found the healing draught.
Don't hear you speak much of home, Watelgi, or kin.
She don't have any, that's why. A solid crystal block of ice, that's her.
There's nothing to speak of.
Sounds like a quarrel to me.
Easy as Unky. No sense being heartless, even against her.
Thank you, Gorikson. But he's right. There was a quarrel, of course.
Really? Over what?
The dead. What else?
Got the coin story?
Shield foaming among them.
Warrior rats.
I smell it, storm vermin.
To face it head on.
But acklings are problems no more.
Oh, I'm fighting. She'll give you courage, Blackfur.
I sense
fucking lucky.
A vile stench won't save you, Spire Rat.
Oh wow.
My coins.
That was I don't know, man. Okay, bombs helped. I think they did.
Are you dead? There's a Chaos Warrior near. Seems like a Wizard, why is my stem gone?
I got the coins, darlings.
Here, ammunition.
Chest of trials. You ready, Dory? With a fight coming?
Here, ammunition.
I'm throwing a bomb! Case Morgan's rock!
I walk.
That's the Chaos Warrior done!
For the love of fire, what's your aim, guardian? Inside! Everything hurts.
Heal, wizard.
50%.
Can become a god. So can any of us?
Some potion on you. Didn't that what I did? Oh no, it's
Much
healing
about
item.
it, if I'm honest.
As ever, you are an inspiration,
Yeah,
Mayflower.
gotta go with Bates, man.
You dare they strike me down?
Come on, Cornelius!
Gas rat. Somewhere close.
Ooh, pilgrim's coins! Come to Auntie Sienna.
embroiled, wizard.
Hands off! Those are my coins!
Nice.
The liar's golden
Did we miss,
hair is a prize beyond
oh, no, we
compare, and a drop of her ale beyond the pale. Give them hell! Top of to bloody pieces!
Alright, we got hero's power. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it, we can do it. Come on. So, I remember what happened last time. What happened last time is I wasn't paying attention to the spawn, and I let the light stormer get under my feet. So, let's not have that happen. Come on.
You can spend pilgrims' coins at this shrine to receive boons. Or maybe a miracle to benefit everyone. I won't judge much. Don't worry, you each have your own coins. Spend or save as you wish.
Bar skin.
I bought the miracle. No thanks needed.
Okay. We got those ones here. They all could have that shit. The fuck, man. That's good, okay.
Healing draft!
Oh ho! Pilgrim's coins!
No more fire!
I can do this all day! Look out, Strangler! Got the hot rat!
Dead!
This is where we stand, and they fall!
Potion! Over here!
I see a warp fire thrower! Seems my flames were the hotter, ratty! Who knew?
May this potion cure more than it causes.
Go on, keep going!
Good of Alicia to get us around that big golden wall. Wish I were on the other side of it.
Ah, we got some pilgrim's coins!
Here! Ammunition!
Stay quiet! There's a wreckage tower nearby!
The light stormer won't go in! At last!
The Globadier is nearby! That's the way, Sardum! Flicker and fade! We'll not miss you!
Suffering wherever I tread. None of it at my hand.
For liar's dainty ears, I hear a chaos warrior!
Reckon the roof will hold?
Alright, where's it coming from?
Watch out! Pestilence! Let's make this a contest! Stand up!
Bloody gorgeous.
Hello, you've got beacon fires.
Now that's a shot to be proud of! Yeah, try this bomb! Oi, Sharon, save your flames for the foe!
Don't worry, I got him.
Bloody rock bloods. Bloody right.
Here, have a bomb!
Yes, we'll be fighting then.
Flame resistant shield, huh?
On to big boom!
Heads down, mayflies. The black barrel lurks behind a shield.
Taste more than drop!
Where's my life steer? There we go. Oh. Hey. Hey! Hi, brother. What's up, man?
Sienna, gather your strength. Ah, potion!
Nice.
That's more like it!
And on Vermintide.
Hail, Queen. Shield me from sight. I walk.
Smooth, man. Smooth. Real smooth. Okay. Ah. Hive, how did your games go, man? Did you have fun? Stamina? Attack speed. I think you like attack speed, man. My stamina. Oh, money. I actually won this one. That's first. Cool. Well, if you've never played Vermintide, then you're having the experience of progression and you know, newness and learning and stuff like that. So that's always fun, especially if you start to kick butt. You know, so. You know, and then that, yeah, what I found is that it's cool because then in the process of playing Vermintide, Darktide comes out with updates, new maps, shit like that, and that's always
Wonderful.
so.
I'm not afraid of your festival! Beware, Wonderface. Sienna, stop roasting me! Sackrock's down!
Sure. Mercenaries is really straightforward. Yeah. Yeah. But all of these starter classes are very much like they feel like jack of all trades, and later on I would say that they excel at crowd clear, dealing with hordes, and are, you know, really utilized that way. But then, you know, of course, if you experiment with the tree, you'll see that they're very versatile. Yeah. Using strikes, yeah, and you can see how that means wading through lots of enemies, you know, sort of like clearing the field. Plus, if you factor in, you know, his shout, that's it's a potent way to resist being pressured by a lot of units. Crazy. Couldn't get around that damn lip.
Your patron god. I'm curious as to why you chose like that.
No, there wasn't much food about when I was a nipple. It's good to have toll about when you start.
Odd choice. It's not like you do, we can't expect sense.
Watch yourselves!
Ow, this is firepower!
good is behind here? Points. Oh shit.
Orphan's got something for you! Black one!
Have you already played through the entire campaign?
I'll give you that. I'm throwing a bomb!
And I hate it when they're like getting around me.
Somewhere close. What was that?
He's about to throw its poison. Vile cheese! Needs hops! Gas!
Oh, such vileness. Cut! Get out of this car!
Bloody black rats!
Tougher than I look, darling.
They're not like beaten last.
Damn.
Against Sienna, stop it!
Really, wizard? You think setting me on fire is a good idea?
Stand together! Send the buggers back into the field!
This way.
Will we get other campaigns later? Oh, you just got wins before. I see you're gonna get other things that are copying.
Keep
Yeah, no, it's good.
fighting. The path will clear.
I surrender! Now put the bloody boot in!
Next one that comes on his shirt doesn't square end.
Here, have a pot!
I walk with endless silence. Aim that flame elsewhere, wizard.
The shadows hide.
Opening order!
This
All right.
place. It makes me feel, I don't know.
Smooth.
Like there's a change coming. I feel it too.
There's a new voice in my dreams. Two voices urging me to embrace the weave as never before.
Plague worshippers coming in!
Don't let it touch me!
I don't like the look of that. Stand back, dead.
Oh boy.
On to red boom! This is where we stand. I'm dying bold. Listen, fire rats.
Garden?
Strangler! Wrecking fanatics! Heads up, Glory! Over here! Chest of trials! Follow me! Out you come, assassin!
One of the stranglers.
Yeah, try this bomb! You're better than that, son! I'm a mortal of flame!
Darlings, chest of trials. Meek boys, proud and shaky from the
I
air.
feel it. Oh fuck. Come on, man. No, no, get out of here. Fucker, man, I really.
Hang about! Let me stitch my leg back on!
That was done.
Grenade! Bring it pain!
Your fire is feeding Sienna. Need a little help, darling? Need help, Sienna?
Easy now, Sienna. You're
I walk beyond the light.
It's a strangler! Don't let it grab you!
Wow. Okay.
What a mess. See why anyone would choose to live out here.
There's nothing more beautiful than nature unbound.
The Nakatsu.
Sergeant.
Yep, that's the one.
You'll learn to appreciate it.
Oh my! If it weren't such hard going underfoot, what's wrong with a good road for Cole's
Don't let them drag you down! I'm a mortal of flame!
Taste steel.
Ah, you're getting the knack of
Beautiful. You know what? I've discovered something after I don't even know how many hours of gameplay, but you lose a dodge.
You'll see.
Like you can dodge with most weapons. You can dodge twice before you run out of dodge. And you can't most normal weapons unless you have a shield or something like that. You can't block or push block that many times before you run out of stamina, and you run the risk of not being able to block at all. Because every time you push block, you lose a stamina. So then if you just need to regularly block, you know, and you're trying to be aggressive, you're quickly going to run out of stamina. So you need to give it a second to recharge. So after 2 dodges, you should push block. Then 2 more dodges, then push block. You know, like,
I bought the miracle. What are you lot contributing?
Oh, I like this. Okay. Yeah. Like, you're not supposed to dodge forever, right? So, what I found that if you, you know, because you run the risk that if you dodge and then you can't make that 3rd dodge, any enemies that were in the animation of doing the heavy attack might catch you. Like a Dark Souls boss is tracking you as you come out of the dodge, right? But if you push block, you can interrupt them. So you can dodge once, dodge twice, and when you can't dodge anymore, you push block. While going, you know, 2 dodges to the left, push block, 2 dodges to the right, push block, you know, like that. You gotta kind of swap around, but that's the general idea.
Don't let me die with my boots on. A zombie, you need to heal. And watch your aim. Strangle a rat. I've seen scores die in a single burst of fire. Kill that fire. Now, fine. You've learned something from me after all.
Run, vermin.
Ow, this is fire power.
Never have
Too
I
close.
seen such a display.
Run, right, get clear. Escape of slaver. Couldn't hit that side of a mountain.
Interview.
Here. Watch out! Hook rat!
Okay.
Got something for you!
Nice. baby. Nice. Ooh. Alright, man. Fucking pulled it off. Last night, game after game after game after game. I think you remember that. I couldn't do it. Did it today. Did it today. I think this was my second run. My first run of this was nasty, but we made it come back. As low as move speed, what do you think of the strat to spam dodge for bit, extra speed in most escape situations? Yeah, what do we have? We had I think we just had Kruber, the Waste Stalker, Sienna. I think that was Battle Wizard. I couldn't tell. But it was pretty much like a stock crew, except for me. I was the only one with the DLC class. I think everybody else was rocking the base class. So the whole thing about it is you have a certain amount of spots around you. You see this in like videos about whatever. Some people are able to, in a mod with mods, remove the camera. And you could see that when enemies surround you, they take up a certain amount of spots. So I just call it the pinch, and they want to get around you to close the loop, you know. And so what you need to learn how to do, which I think just comes with time, but also they're just hairy scenarios. Nice. Okay. Let's see. There are hairy scenarios. So when you walk into a room, right, or you're passing a certain area, whether you're like if you're out in the open or in a closed space, you're gonna start to know based on some bad choices. You're gonna start to know like what to be paranoid about. And so if you're going to do any dodging, I guess what I would say is that once you have experience a certain amount, you will be doing most of your dodging way ahead of the problem. Like, you will be trying to get your character in the appropriate position that they need to be in to handle what's happening. So if you're slow, then that usually means that you have a weapon that doesn't require you, that is defensive on the offense. So I'll give you an example. So like, if you're using a shield with a lot of stamina on it,
and so is your path.
You can dodge less
cannot be paused.
And spam your shield block.
Where you see a halo,
more.
The site is cursed
And
by the
that
chaos
gives
gods.
your team, if they're around
sure
you, to rally around that
nothing will
shield
go
and then
wrong.
put in the work to take advantage of all those enemies that are falling back. If you have a character who's using a flail, oftentimes I think a flail has an innate block during the spin. So if you're spinning, or like Kruger, his sword, his Bretonnian greatsword, when he is charging it for heavy attack, he has an innate block. Like as the weapon is in the attack animation, he can absorb a hit before bringing it down, and that saves him. So some enemies are defensive while being offensive. And when I say wrap around the shield, what it simply means is if I have this shield and I'm in the front, you know, and I just do like a push like that, then you know a select number of enemies in front of me are going to fall down. If I do it twice, more are going to fall down while the second wave falls. When that happens, everybody on your team is going to do extra damage to those enemies. So if you're like being kind of cagey in the front, but then somebody comes in and does a push block, we're being Yeah, it's called stagger. So you'll notice on the various perks that you have that when you do extra damage to enemies who are staggered, whether you pick mainstay or smiter or whatever it is. That's kind of where it starts off.
Wonder what they're made of.
So you'll do extra damage if you
What I wouldn't give for
stagger
a
them. And
workshop up on the
shields
mountains
have
hereabouts.
innate powerful blocks or powerful like stagger moves, more so than
Yes, it would be
although I think
cousin
hammers
Huxley
are
would
pretty
call
good.
a
Any like heavy
target-rich environment.
hammers and
Very
great swords, I
good
think
for
they have
weapons, Gallopin.
higher than average stagger.
He's not exactly a good shot.
He's a pragmatist.
Against you, now watch your flank! The telltale sound of a rattling.
Chest of trials. On to great boom!
Well, all classes have that. You'll notice that falls in line with with the weapon that you use. But yeah, some weapons do better with
Darlings, chest of trials. You hear that, darling?
back here. Oh boy, I hate the light source.
Well done. The reward is yours.
This way.
Alrighty.
So much for the Blightstormer.
That's what we call a barrack bar handshake.
That's right. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so temp HP can come from hitting multiple enemies at the same time, or from killing blows. And some weapons you have are good for, you know, like armor piercing. They're good to have strong overhead strikes. Oh.
You wouldn't be laughing if it was to you.
I extend my hand in aid. But now...
It's down, Glory! It's only a bloody racket hard, isn't it?
Back to the pillaging, Ghostfire.
Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. Him. I understand the Sienna, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, the Sienna might have been using Blink Strike. But the problem, obviously, is if you're rushing off to deal with anything, there's always a chance you might not make it back. Reviving your kilt. Well, when you get incapacitated once, when you're on the ground, you're wounded. So then your screen goes gray, which I don't know if you've experienced, and then after that, you lose your HP again,
Are ever changing,
you're out.
and so is your path. Once
So
begun,
for,
you must see
like
things
30
through
seconds
to
and
the
then
end,
you
or
respawn
return
later,
in
as you know.
failure. A halo marks a site cursed by the Chaos
Your
Gods.
monsters sitting in hordes.
I'm sure you'll do just
Pilgrim's
fine.
coins up top. Pilgrim's coins it is. Oh, yes, I went down just as we turned into that corner. I went down. I walked too far into some heavy units, some elite units. But Saltspire, the bot, how I have him set up is that he has a super that will bring you back from. It'll bring you back up if you're down.
Hear that?
So I came back up and I rejoined the fight, and we were handling it. But once those plague monks got involved and they were charging me through the fire, I couldn't see, and with everything else, it's kind of like we both got overwhelmed.
Shield! That's not good, darlings.
Someone kill that rotting strangler! Don't burn off! Come on! I have more penny more!
That's Chaos Warrior! To me, Axis Flames!
You can pay for stuff me!
Can you please stop shooting me, Barney?
Again, what's this one? Are you with us, Grimdy? Bloody hell, Sierra, you're stalking my undeserving arm! Yo! Well, boy, so that's how it is! What's something for you? Good, eh, Sharon? Yeah.
So I heard.
Well done. The reward is yours.
And
Ugh, me flight brains. We've wandered off again.
Alright.
I spend my blood willingly!
Yeah. You got some of the careers, nice. Which you said you got all of them except for Thorn Lady and Witch Hunter.
Warrior story.
Nice. Yeah, good.
That's right, yeah, it's a gun.
All the classes are so fun to learn.
Test of trials, right
You know,
here.
it's very rewarding to like get a handle on them.
See that? Go over there!
And they even come with their own like some specific voice lines in the keep and various missions.
the rasp of bellows.
a fire at Grimbrazi while you still can.
I'm not overwhelmed.
Do you like that voice?
That's a gas wire. Here, try this bomb. Look out, what's you? All right, stand on there.
Seems fate doesn't.
No!
Even you can't keep waiting forever.
Warm on me, Dory. We'll take the Kazaki dome together. Let's go. Here, have a bomb. Well, let's hope this works.
Those or not, the Chaos Warrior has fallen.
Thank you.
It hurts.
Time to heal for it. Or not.
Shit.
Dead, lovely bits.
Finally. And you know what I should have done? I messed up. I should have brought him to them. He wasn't that. It's not, he's slow. I should have just moved away from that. I should not have fought where I was weak like that.
Fire is a good idea.
There, blood Kazaki.
Walk fire flow. Incoming.
Aim that flame elsewhere, wizard. You're right now, dead.
Nice.
I'll be waiting in the shadows.
Then to like 4 in the morning, it was like you're late. I have been a coincidence. What you mean?
They'll have to do.
Through here. Don't lose heart, Dory. We'll take them. Hang on, Dory. I'll give this torch a move. I'm throwing a bomb.
Okay. Oh, just so you know, this game, much like in Dark Tide, will have enemies grow out of the ground behind you to hit you in the back. So every so often, while you're in the middle of melee, you have to like try your best to keep your shoulder on a wall and turn your head. You know, like you should be paranoid, especially on harder difficulties. Maybe not so much on veteran, but once you get in a little deeper into the game, yeah, that's a big deal.
We'll fall out if you burn off my beard, Sharon. I think it's this way. Your hand being attacked, right, you know that?
There may be a lot of them. They don't stand a chance.
Kill that saggy! Stop showing off! You'll never be as good as us, Reed. The saggy has been killing! I don't enjoy being broiled with it.
Chaos Warrior, just what we needed. I walk in endless silence.
Yeah, they grow out of the freaking floor, man.
On to big boom!
the Usingen farm, isn't it?
Away with you, bleak magic!
Yes, have a good look. I'm sure you've nothing better to do. Some lumber fits through. Ah, for desperate times only.
To me! Now!
My coins, darlings.
I hear a sneak rat.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Now!
Thanks.
Potions! Here.
I'll set that hook rat ablaze. Dead strangler. Wanna dance?
Workstone shots coming in! The ratling is dead. They're coming! Lillian, Stacy!
I'll not have another one of those.
Down the axe!
Another Stormburn! Don't die like the rest.
I'm a mortal of flame!
Oh no, Zungi. He's a hero. Terribly mysterious.
Bit like Cousin Aubrey.
Aye, very like that. But don't you dare tell anyone I said so.
Okay, cool. Made it through the fields, man. Fields.
It's definitely a dwarf hold. I think we've been here before.
Fight, yes, fight. The path will clear.
Right on, darlings. Fight hard.
Numbers seldom that spell.
Started the class on easy? No. Once you learn the mechanics of the game, like blocking and dodging and how to manage stamina, basically once you play through a few rounds of one, I think you're good. Is it? Starting difficulty is brute, right? And then after that is veteran and then champion. So I would say you could stay on brute for maybe like 15 levels, you know? But really, you could go straight to veteran if you are comfortable with the mechanics of the game. Like as soon as they basically, you should also realize that hero power is important, right? So I think the game recommends like 115, 215, 315, 415, 515, like that. So if you are at 115, no, if you are at 215 hour, then I think you can basically keep up with the enemy in terms of like your meeting your breakpoints.
Ah, medical supplies. You're a kind pardon.
Little scar, Azungi. You look rakish.
And then once you get to 315, you should be able to keep up with champion. And once you get to 415, like that, legendary. And then once you pass 515, you could be playing reasonably in Cataclysm if you have access to it.
Alone again.
I would say, yeah, recruit does feel super easy. Recruit is if you want to do a tour of the map and like find, but you could do this on veteran and find the location of all the tombs and grimoires to maximize your XP gain. So you can go and like on recruit or veteran, look up a guide like the wiki, and then just let your bots protect you. Your bots. Up to champion difficulty, without knowing too much about the game, your bots should basically own everything, right? When you get to champion difficulty, though, I would say the chances that they're going to be respond to everything appropriately goes down. So if it's like at 80-90% on veteran, then in champion difficulty, your bots handle maybe 60% of the time. They'll get you through stuff. While you develop your skill. From legendary and Cataclysm, your bots just can't make really smart decisions, or sometimes they just glitch out. They do funny shit, under pressure, so they're not really reliable. It's great practice, because your bots will go down, but then you'll try to like rescue them and put yourself in a position to counter their weaknesses. It's an interesting game. In fact, there are some people who practice either with bots or with a mod with no one. They go true solo, and they call it true solo challenge, I think.
Oh, storm vermin, is it?
Well, the new. You know what? I should asterisk, right? The new missions are kind of, the design philosophy behind them appears to be a little bit different than the base game and many of the earlier DLCs. It's like spawn points and enemy compositions are, I don't know if they're necessarily different, but they feel like more intense than normal maps. So, I feel like maybe the devs wanted to switch things up on you in terms of what you could expect.
We'll fall out if you burn off my beer, Sharon.
A warrior rat.
Wogger!
It was a war of the gods in which there were no victors.
Sounds unlikely.
At the end, what's important to remember is that rather than the level, it's more like specific situations that keep repeating themselves that are the ones to watch out for. How do you respond to a patrol? How do you deal with a mixed horde when a boss shows up?
Dead.
How do you kite? How well can you time your dodging and your shoving, as well as looking where you're going, so you know exactly how to move and use the environment to obstruct the enemy. Use their own animations against them to give you some breathing room. There's these situations will repeat, and while the environment changes, a lot of that time it just feels like a distraction because the same scenarios keep playing themselves out.
You're making me proud, Sergeant. Just now, look. Here, I'm aboard. Already done, Sharon. Again, Pyromancer! Again!
Wow.
Bob. Needs must, I suppose. Shield vermin hiding among them.
So that right there. Using ammo at appropriate moments. For the specials and leaks and stuff like that. Yeah, and learning how to give yourself room is also kind of a skill check because it's very easy to panic and then whip out your just to shoot something highlighted in the distance, and then find yourself clobbered over the head. I take that risk all the time, and whenever I pull it off, I usually it's because I got lucky. There's just as many times where I whip my gun out for a quick, sniping shot, only for too many hits to come in. Like the enemy was just priming those hits, and I drop my guard just as all the little guys swell and shoot up my health. So. Yeah, so your first, I would say that your first push is not the one where you want to back up and shoot. And maybe you push and then you turn a corner, or you push, but
Another storm vermin. Don't die like the rest.
Opening up!
Can't feel my hands. Healing.
Look like you could fall at any minute, Sharon.
I found that, or maybe like a push and a dodge. Basically, your first combat avoidance or attack avoidance is
I bet you wish you were at the state college now, Sierra. I'll send an ammunition. On to big boom!
can't see. Don't forget to ping when you're fogged up. Nobody can see. We need the elite pings just in case somebody's showing up, especially armored units that are coming with the reds. It's the only thing that the teammates can do is watch out for the heavy attacks.
What a mess. Why anyone would choose to live out here?
There's nothing more beautiful than nature unplanned, Sergeant. You should learn to appreciate it.
What's wrong with the good roads and all? I've seen scores die in a single burst of sun. Kill that fire! Kill the fire, rat Stringbarasi, while you still can! I'm throwing a bomb! Sienna, I don't need throwing. I'll bind you up good, you'll see.
Why am I on fire?
Taste Morgan's wrath!
Really, wizard? You think setting me on fire is a good idea?
What's that? Sounds like a mine toy.
Sienna, why is my
Roscoe's? Maybe they're a hard fight if you're an LP.
Well done. The reward is yours.
Chest of Trials.
The dwarf kept losing. He was like, how? It's like, spitting up back over into him. Probably knew. Ah. Yeah, so.
The warfare thrower's dead.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people that run off and die. And sometimes, you know, you get pushed and you won't realize that you're getting into it with a group of enemies and you have no idea that you're alone. You know? Like the few seconds that it took you to finish off that 2 or 3 low-level enemies that are around you, right? The whole team ran off. And you might think, why did they leave me behind? Right? A lot of people would be in that position, like this tunnel vision. You have to check your surroundings in the middle of combat every so often and make sure that you are with them. Like that's kind of like just as much your responsibility as theirs. You know, I hate when they're outside of my periphery, man. Yep. Yep. Clear first. Stick to your living teammates. Don't dart, man. I take the bait all the damn time, but it's the truth. You gotta be calm, and you gotta be calm under pressure. The game knows, and I would say 12 times out of 10. As soon as somebody goes down, there's a fire, there's a warp thrower in Vermintide, or there's a Darktide especially, there's a bomb. So, you know, fire is going on the ground around that body. It's super annoying how quick the game responds to that. It's like the grenade was in the air before the person died. The piece that the AI just knew that they needed to cover that body. Team play, yeah, that's it. Yeah, put me in, coach. I'll help.
If Sigmar can become a god, so can any of us. What would you be? Sienna? Incandescent. That's your reckoning, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, that's something to think on.
Good bad, Dory. Now let's have another.
There's ammunition here.
The cursed bell. Ring it,
Yep.
and salvation will arrive.
I'm pretty sure the AI director is exactly doing that.
Shield bearing Tagaraki. We're walked into a trap! Kill them all! Gutter runner! Help me! Help move it up, will ya? Yeah, shrink yet! We'll laugh about this later, you'll see! Just now, look! The saggy has me! Kill it! Bring the natty! I'm a bit backed up! Look out!
Too much shit to deal with. That was intense, yeah. So, like right there, right? It was, I think it was probably a toss-up. I have pretty good crowd control on this hammer, and good range, right? So if Carillion were behind me, filling in attacks in between my swings, might have prevented, well, you know, going down. We would have been next to each other. There isn't in Darktide. They have it's called cohesion, the coherency bonus. In this game, they don't have that. They have it's just temp health, you know. So there are buffs that you can get in Chaos Waste that will help, but nevertheless, the coherency bonus in Darktide, I think, was just to help people understand the benefit of overlapping attacks that maybe they didn't get because there wasn't a mechanic like that in Vermintide 2. And yet, the way that Vermintide 2 works is that some weapons
No two trips through the Chaos Wastes follow the same route. Once begun, you must see things through to the end or return in failure.
More damage.
Sights marked with a halo are cursed by the Chaos Gods. I'm sure you'll do just
kind of getting
fine.
momentum, and then you're responding, you know, usually with another player there, with the attacks that are going to finish them off. So it's sort of like in the movie 300, the way the Spartans attack. You know, they block. One soldier blocks, and then the other soldier comes through with the counter. You know, at the same time, and then the enemy crumbles because they can't deal with their attacks being prevented while also being countered simultaneously. You know? But it happens because two people, let's say, fighting very close, and it's like you're fighting a thing with 4 arms. You know, and that's what I think who's right, 5 or 4, doesn't matter, can do. It's but for that to happen, you have to. I think the best way to practice that, if you can manage it, is if you see a shield on the team, position yourself accordingly and try to rally to it under times of duress. But if you're too spread out as the combat begins, then it might not have that way.
Someone destroy that egg!
They want to farm the bosses here. That could be fine or a recipe for disaster.
Don't get cocky, we ain't done.
Normally I wouldn't do this, but every once in a while you get a team that just wants to fight as many bosses as possible.
Oh, it's not the smell I mind.
Really, Simon?
Okay.
Then why the dislike?
Starting to lose steam here.
The obvious,
Alright.
I mean.
They're invariably so sodden with pus and festering fluid that the fires don't catch. Takes all the fun out of it. Hideous, horrible chaos!
I don't enjoy being broiled with it.
Such glory carrot.
Ah!
Aim like a goblin.
Oh, a bloody spawn!
Looks like you're walking into a portal.
Yeah, it is a team game. Yeah, when you play like a team, it trivializes so much of what could go wrong. But I think the reason why some people play a little bit looser is because wins can feel so easy and predictable, even on harder difficulties. When the team plays like that people feel like they want to play a little looser just to create some spice. Like, oh, we got this. Let me loosen it up a little bit. Let me go over here. Let me chase this enemy down. Let me take on this squad by myself. I get, these guys are right over there. So
No stomach for a fair fight,
it's easy to get confident when everything seems easy. Seems deceptively easy when the team is playing as a team. Oh, this guy just saved me. Did not hear those enemies dropping down.
I bet you wish you were at the Jade College now,
You've talent, wizard. My sister teaches you a thing or two. Make a trip to the forest realm.
Leech, watch out! We got the leech, mate. Bugger! I hear the chants, but I can't see that good war. Not lie, not feeling great.
Hold together, Martin. You'll get through it.
Where the bloody Leech incoming!
Rest, Sienna. Gather your strength.
Sienna, I don't need going, thank you. Anything the elf can kill, I can kill even more. He's doing all right.
I gave him the heal. I don't think he used it. Yeah, it's right there.
Healing draft over here.
Slow down, Sienna, damn it.
Here.
Keep your eyes open, Dringbarazzi. There'll be more Raki and Kazaki doom yet.
Hunts everywhere. Smell of them turns.
Taste more of it, Raki.
That's enough, Al. Spawn's dead.
Just making sure, wizard. You can't be too careful.
Not sure there should be this much blood.
Can you keep going, Simon?
Look, our Carillion is running so far ahead that she's losing the buff.
And the thirsty one. I'm a mortal of flame. To the life, please, Dory. Don't lose heart, Dory. We'll take them. No!
Have a care.
Thankfully, I had that. Got to get out of there.
I walk in silence.
Opening up!
Stop burning me! Destroy it!
Let someone help you, wizard.
Oh, come on, Ciela. Come on. Who's moving so fast?
Let's see how best to tie this off.
You look fit to collapse, Aaron.
Well, I just healed her and she took all that damage.
Found some ammunition.
Pilgrim's coins. I smell it, Dave Vermin.
That egg's hatching.
The thing about carrying this barrel is that you can't see what's happening.
Really, wizard? You think setting me on fire is a good idea?
Is that everyone's forte? Yeah. I like getting hit in the face. This team is crazy. I mean, they're sending enough at you, you know. But they want to pad the oh shit. I missed the.
Leave that flame elsewhere, wizard. Ah!
Push through it, flame.
Get it! God, look at me!
Nicely done, Aaron. I wish I had your speed.
And my wits. And my wits as well, I'm sure. Now that's an image that I shall leave.
It's a clean breach. Give 'em that.
Push it here.
Oh, a mighty
Vermin come
Strangler needs to die, Dory. Packmaster, done.
Friggin' pack masters. Oh, why did they leave me behind?
Everything cuts.
Karen, in a bad way. All right then.
Too far ahead.
You always have so many.
Shit.
Wrestling fun, chicken shaker.
Sienna, why is it like this for?
Step lively, Dory. Destroy that flex.
Try that thing. Salvatron. Why am I on fire? Sienna?
We spent a race to Megan.
Shut it up, standard, right? Nicholas, I need help.
Sick armor, elf. I've told you before. Our elf is no more. Force Rungy charges. Don't leave me down here. Oh, I'm pissed off.
I mean, we were just taking on a lot, man. He says he hates it here. It's somebody else's idea to say, let's take on every monster in every egg. Let's just hatch everything in farm. It's not like that's gonna be easy, you know. Just kind of went along with it because somebody was like, oh yeah. And nobody else was like, I think this guy's trying to finish his challenge. And he just needs the last one, and I can also use the last completion as well. But it's not like, you know, it's not a given.
Yeah.
I'm just happy I got one completion. Screen covered enemies? Yeah, so typically when a bunch of armored units show up like that, everybody pops their ultimates if they have, especially if you had a couple seconds to prep, you know? You pop your abilities and then you try to divide and conquer. You try to get them away from each other so that the amount of heavy units in front of you is like 4 and not 20. But the problem is that if they come down to a narrow lane, it's heavy overheads behind heavy overheads behind heavy overheads. They're chopping down, and then the ones right behind them are chopping down. And if you dodge one, the other one's going to lunge through that one and get you.
I reckon some enterprising sort
So
cut the cable
anybody
from the lift.
who is
Yeah, it's a long way down from the Fauschlag. Whole team gone in a flash. And me asked some very pointed questions. It's a cutthroat game, and it don't just stay on the field if you take my meaning.
You'll have to teach me how to play. Sounds like my kind of game.
So overheads, right? So anybody who's in the front is probably going to get caught, right? So, you know, you do have to swing wide. You gotta give somebody, usually who is adept at
The chaos wastes are always in flux.
ranged
No path is
headshots,
the
that sort
same
of thing,
twice.
an opportunity to
Your
unload.
pilgrimage cannot be
You gotta
paused,
free them up. You gotta
only
pull the enemy away.
abandoned.
So
A halo
whenever you
indicates a
shove an
cursed
enemy,
place in the thrall of the chaos gods.
draw aggro upon
I'm
yourself.
sure nothing will go wrong.
Whenever you shove, like with a shield, for example, you can shove a wider degree of people, of enemies, so draw aggro upon yourself. And as long as no one's competing with you for that attention, you should be able to direct the flow of the mob. So the question is, much like rogues in old school D&D, right, to do positional damage, I believe that Shade specifically has backstab advantages. And then we have this in Dark Tide as well. Can you give them the room to get around the swath of enemies coming through to take out the priority threats, like the elites that show up? And yeah, you don't always have the space. If you find yourself back into a corner, what do you do? Like, whoever's up front that can tank it, tanks it, and everybody's got to shoot through that person, which is very dangerous, right? It's friendly fire in legendary difficulty and above.
Quit your yammering. There's a chaos warrior near.
Yeah, and some shots, especially abilities that are shots, are very dangerous. You know, you will kill your allies, especially if they're barely hanging on.
Form on me, Dory. We'll take the Kazaki dome together.
Dead fat master is a fight for sword.
Endless silence.
Big shield, small brain, little skill.
Well, there's no friendly fire in Dark Tide, so right now that's fine. But if they add friendly fire, it makes it, you know, they must have had it active at some point.
It's a rock shield.
Oh, shouldn't you be invoking Mordred now?
I probably turned it off and said, with all the range that's going on, you don't
ancestors
want
aren't
to
like
do
your
that. Probably
squabbling,
wasn't fun.
manling gods as
Otherwise,
we.
why?
They're family.
Why take it
So are
off?
ours, by and large. It's probably why they squabble now I think about it.
It can be, yeah. I mean, maybe specifically it's because this is melee focused that they wanted to challenge you that way, but
Antoine, the beast brings fire.
I don't know. It's an interesting. I would like to know why they decided that. Maybe they even talked about it someplace. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, try this bot.
For the exile.
You'll pull through, dwarf. Yeah.
Rattled dead. You know what's said about weapons
It reeks of black powder.
Pilgrim's coins.
Oh, bloody clock. Give a man a moment, will ya?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, every Ogren has to learn to veer to the left
Here's
or right.
a healing draft.
Ugh, who brewed
Yeah.
this muck?
I think that's just a matter of time.
Hold on, let me drink this.
Here's a potion.
You know,
Can't say
at some point you just start realizing what's happening. You can even feel the impact, so it's sort of like
A perfect example of be
stick
careful
to
what
just
you
hug the
wish
left or
for.
hug the right.
That almost
It's
sounds
easy fix.
personal, Elgie.
I wished for a more interesting life. And look where it got me. At least I don't have tentacles.
Bob, here.
Listen up! That's a Kazaki dome.
I've got the coins, mayflies. Kill that fire rat. I don't want to burn. Dust and shadow. What was that?
Hold on, I'm drinking.
Corpses everywhere. The smell of them turns my stomach.
Over there, chest of trials.
Well, honestly, I just dodged back because one of the best places to be for an Oberon is kind of like right behind the line of scrimmage. You have reach with most of your weapons, so
My coin.
you can
I'm a morsel of flame!
use your immense stagger power to create opportunities for the rest of the team. I would instead of dodging, you know, once I'm looking at something that's crazy, I just dodge back. And what happened? I want to do the chest.
That's a fire rat.
So, you think that might have been a trap?
No, not yet. I have a friend that was talking to me about it.
I'm throwing a bomb! Ow, this is my apart! Kill that!
Site.
Don't leave your reward behind.
Oh, I like that. Got no health. She should heal. You have to be right on top of the enemy and hit them, but I might just be a noob. I don't know. I haven't tried to play it yet, but I will say this. How do you like the game that's like a copy, but like a little bit upgraded just came out?
Black rat! Kill that scrub!
Dungeon one? I think it was. Anyway, I realized that if the formula is that effective, that successful, that people are like blatantly copying it, I might give one of those a try. Yeah, Dungeonborn is like a directly competing rival to Dark and Darker, and from my buddy who tried it, because it's in like early access as well, he said that it just has more quality of life improvements. The animations are smoother, the environment's a little bit more polished, you know. So, and you have more classes unlocked at the beginning. So there's a kind of an impression that the devs of Dark and Darker are like kind of like in a tailspin because they are having an issue figuring out the direction of their game now that this competition is out.
This castle's
And now it kind of makes me want to play both of them just to understand what's going on. You know, I could be able to talk about it. Sounds kind of interesting. As for the gameplay itself, I mean, it's a cool idea, but if I were to play a PvP extraction shooter, it would be Hunt Showdown. Wait, it's not an extraction. Well, yes, it is actually. I played Hunt Showdown. I'm trying to get my friends to give it a whirl. And in the future, there's a game called Forever Winter, which I think looks badass. And I had that on my wish list. But yeah, I like Hunt Showdown. Shit. That's bullshit. You see what I did there? So I shoved. And as I was recovering my hammer, the little guy that did not get the shove lunged in and hit me. Basically, I was not protected in that move, right? Like, one of the things that's a little bit harder to learn is to have good depth perception in this game, and to understand when your attacks are going to connect. And if you're doing things automatically, you might be letting your guard down prematurely. Oh shit.
Blooming's going to blow! I'm surprised you can stand with Helgi. There's only a scratch. Haven't patched up. Hang about. Let me stitch my leg back on.
What have I become? A dwarf slave then?
I got the coins.
Just a little touch-up, Saren.
Thanks, dwarf.
I don't play. I understand why people want to hold on to their heals, but what if you run into the wrong shit and everybody dies in the last? You know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation, so I don't. Just drink. I used to be one of those. I had a phase where I would be at very low health, not use a heal, so that I could absorb the hit, get res by my team, and then get my wound back. And this way I could make the healing potion last longer. And I think if you feel very confident in yourself or your team to be able to make that transition, then you can stretch a healing item longer. And it's good. It's a decent idea. But I also thought it's a little bit there's a little bit of hubris in that, because you have to imagine that the sheer fuckery of this game is not going to happen to you between now and when the next healing item shows up. So you have no health. The assumption is you'll get hit, maybe, hopefully not. Make it to the next health item without having to use this one. And then that's it, you still have it. If you get hit along the way, you'll be on the floor, your friends will get around you, pick you back up, and then when you have a wound, you'll be able to heal the wound. And then you'll still have that extra hit available. Right? Great. Okay. So by overthinking that situation, you've now put yourself in a crazy vulnerable state, because if you go down that first time with the heal on you, and your friends can't get around you because what's on you is a boss, mixed with a bunch of little units that are finishing you off, mixed with, an elite pack that's just, or patrol that just rounded the corner, or 3 hook rats that came from different directions. Nobody can help you. So, I don't know, it's just as valuable to top off your health so you can take extra hits, stand in the fight longer, and maybe absorb that potential hit and just be able to pump out more damage and save your teammates and stuff like that. I feel like when you think about the pros and cons of both, they kind of equal out. Like, one isn't a clear benefit from the other. Just because you can't control what's about to happen, you're gambling.
One less assassin to worry about. Ooh, let's open that chest.
Can't see.
Consuming me.
That's right, coming!
We've slain an assassin!
I've got the coins to these place.
Get clear!
Gasrat's dead. That stench. Storm vermin.
If only there was time.
They're gonna do that thing again. If we die saving, like trying to take on the bosses, that's it.
They call these arrows.
I'm dead.
They'll have to do.
Can't do it.
If Sigmar can become a god, so can any of us. What would you do?
I'm not sure, Dringbarazzi. Most of the good
Exactly.
stuff's covered.
That's it. You see, and when you say it like that, it doesn't feel like it's an even trade. One health item versus a wipe. I don't know. Like it just technically it seems.
The next one will be better. Get. Oi! It's gonna die!
My coins.
Come on, Jory.
With an extra hit? No, an extra hit. I mean, well, it depends on when it is that you're making that choice. But yes, in most cases, people are very low health, and that's why they need to heal when they don't.
Shit! Good shot, Dringbarazzi. Bring that leg down for me.
That's clear. Light fire.
This is shit. The Bannerman? Holy shit, shit.
Lost beyond words.
This is absolute shit because all the enemies are gonna heal consistently until you can take out those banners, and you would have to get behind them to do it. It's not safe. Wait. Go this way. Don't go too far. Go too far.
On to quick move! Six more!
Don't leave your reward behind.
Is everybody still alive?
There she goes, our skinny little way for back to the guillotine.
Look at me. You get the job done. Stop burning me.
The Bannerman, yeah. So it's never in the Chaos Race. It's never just one. It's
Fire that.
We got the strangler. Opening on! I don't enjoy being roiled with it. Look at Sun and go! We get all the filthy jobs done.
anyway. So it's never just the one Bannerman. It's always like a Bannerman behind a Bannerman behind a Bannerman. When it's three of them, and you can't just remove one banner and it be it. It's like you're asking for it because it comes with a horde, and well, that's shit. Oh no, I don't want to do this.
We can't let that egg hatch.
So, about Tylea. What you told me, it's no wonder you left.
I actually like
You don't want to be caught against the wall.
Only what?
I might have burned down Miragliano's old building.
Don't think why. I hear something. Gas wax.
Even you lived through that storm thief, mayflies.
Got something for you. Someone kill that fucking dragon.
I shot this guy 3 times in the face, man. That's kind of fucking.
Are you a soldier or a jack in the box? Up, you're good. Or should I leave you? Aqua.
Not team yet.
We've more coming, mayflies. Stay if you must, but fight. On your feet, wizard.
Loading. Hope you got that money.
Rally gun. There.
UD's with an animation. Got by a second? Yeah.
That one hurts. Yeah.
Our dwarfs in a bad mood. Failed gas rat. Death is too good for you.
Think we annoyed him, Dory.
Sealed vermin among them.
Shield don't make you a warrior, Blackbird. Bringing pain.
Don't cry, Karen. Can you please stop shooting me, Barney?
We'll get them all out. Right here, right now. Come on, Shield Brachial, have ya? I'm a mortal aflame. Come on then, you Blackbird bombers.
Oh no, we're split up. Stick with 2 versus the 2 and 2 split. Extra latest armor dudes with overheads, yeah. Up in second. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, so what you do is, well, so ideally, you block dodge, kite backwards, and your teammates take advantage of them being distracted. If it's just you alone, it's a game. It's a game to constantly get off center and shit.
Easy now, Sienna, you'll make it. Get up, wizard. Go, fire thrower! Grimnir's beard and rack his hand down! Kill that Globadier! We got the assassin! Gas, did you not hear me? I'm throwing a bomb! Oi, what's it? Help me up!
Yeah. I don't have the clutch yet. So right there, because I was chasing that assassin rat into the corner, I couldn't do the thing which I wanted to do, which was to pay attention to where the dead end was and not be there, you know? because I wanted to kill it so badly. I wanted to make sure that he couldn't chase me, right? But the problem is I had the Storm Fiend behind me, right? So, and then I think it wasn't just the Storm Fiend, because it wasn't just the green. I think that there was a Warfire Thrower behind him, because I feel like I got hit with both fire and the green stuff on the ground. I mean, maybe it was one, but I feel like there was another unit there. So that's it, I got cornered, you know? Too many specials showed up versus me. And, you know, how should I put it? Technically, if you have this space, and it's just a handful of mixed units, or even a boss, and some specials, I feel that you should be able to handle it. But there's some things that don't. So the reason why I need to kill that assassin rat is because my particular pistol is accurate, but there's a delay in the shot. Hard hitting pistol, but it goes click, 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 boom. Like there's like a thing. If I fan the hammer, then it's rapid fire. But if I want to shoot a single target, high accuracy, tick, 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 boom. And that is tricky against an assassin rat that is vanishing, appearing, moving fast, that sort of thing. It's like, it's not a direct hit scan, right? So, you know, if I have the assassin rat against the corner, I have a responsibility to like take advantage of that moment. And yet, how was I going to escape being broiled in the corner? Maybe I would have lasted longer if I prioritized not being cornered and then try to take the assassin rat out in an open area with so little move. And in this case, it would suggest that positioning trumps target prioritization. Like, if you can't kill something right away because your word is going to take you out later, yeah, that's true. But if you then chase it like bait into a corner and remove all options from the table, then, you know, well, you gave it to him anyway. Like, if the whole thing was to survive and you didn't want a fast-moving assassin rat to catch you, well, now you're dead and you wiped anyway. So, no. It's like on Sun Tzu, The Art of War. It's all about terrain. Figure out where your character is strongest and use it. When enemies have to climb up to you or climb down to you, or they have to like jump to land, that's favorable to you because then you can take advantage of them while they recover. As they come over, like they vault the ledge or they come down, that's one thing. If you have the right weapons to take advantage of enemies that are like in a bottleneck, so typically enemies that have high cleave, I mean weapons that have high cleave or good stagger, then not single target weapons basically, then you can handle like a lot that's coming in. And as for the shields, I think you want to be at range. Damn, Barb's nails are dirty. Yeah. Sun Tzu's The Art of War is. I have a pocket version that I occasionally just leaf through, and it's good, man. It's good. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting thing about such a situation. There's like a big section on the use of fire, which is basically a secret weapon. So it's a symbol. Fire is not just practically useful, but it's also a symbol for anything that is a secret weapon that can surprise and unman the enemy if they are attacked by this particular weapon from the flank. So a secret weapon could be if I want to go really abstract, a secret weapon could be a known weakness of the enemy. Just the fact that you know something about their weakness and you exploit it. It's like fire, because everybody's weak to fire. It's satisfying. Yeah, it's very satisfying. Yeah. I was actually doing that a couple days when I a couple days ago when I was running with the Carillion, and this Carillion had she chose in her talent tree to, I don't know if it was to have a second vine wall or to extend the length of the vine walls, one of those. But because it was long, she was able to effectively seal off half of an ambush. And I was Outcast Engineer, so if I happened to squeeze a bomb through the, onto that half of the ambush, the horde that was coming through, just as the vine wall was closing, it was like an oven. It was like this fire right here. It's like they just caught and they can't get past the vine wall, so they're just being alive. That's without even planning it, that's how it works sometimes. Instant synergy. Like, that's the thing where if you're playing with friends, you gotta be like 3, 2, 1. It's just responding at the same time. So there are some known class synergies. I don't know them all. I have to watch the videos that they have. They have suggested some videos to watch, but it's like maybe a couple of classes have synergy around crit chance or something, and low life, they have to make a comeback. I think. Low life and you have to make a comeback. The success is low, like 1%. Really? So you're saying that once your HP is low and you're at a disadvantage, it's like highly unlikely that you can pull it off. So you basically know what? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was saying, I'm sure in the history of the fights, it's going to be some rather epic moments where there's a reversal. Good to play. Yeah, I would imagine so. You don't want to. I mean, whether it's Tekken or a real altercation, you do not want your opponent to gain the upper hand like that, because they're not gonna let it go. Stress. Oh shit. So he already has 2. We fought everybody. The only thing that's left to do with the Outcast Engineer, I'm pretty sure, is payback. Oh, never mind. On the route there, I killed who I needed to get, so I can just do determination and I can unlock the white outfit. That's great. That's great. I actually don't have to finish it. Okay, so progress today. Good stuff. Marcus Kruger. I need to use this skin. The problem is its helmet doesn't match it. Its helmet doesn't match it, and I can't give him a different helmet. So I need to do 100 missions with him. Not that many, like 50 more. To see if the helmet you get for completing 100 missions with him will match. Oh, so with Barden right now, right? I was swinging. What happened was it was a grunt in front of me, and there was, excuse me, there was a grunt in front of me, and then there was a grunt off to his right. So I know that I'm dodging, and they're closing in on me, and so I do this, and you'll find that the push block is pretty generous. a lot of enemies that are generally in front of you are gonna feel it. Some out and the outliers might not, but especially if you're kind of like in there, you're closer than you think.
Feeling uncharacteristically quiet of late, Barton. Is everything all right?
Show yourself, Doomy.
So, if you hold the button and you do the push back attack, you immediately follow up to the staggered enemy with a hit. And that's one of the things you need to know to do when you've got a lot of enemies in front of you. You're outnumbered. This is very important because what happens is they'll be pushed back if they're within proximity, and you'll get a quick hit in that you can recover from. It's quick, you know. But what happened? They have to be staggered first, so you get that hit in. Because in this, there's no iframes. So I pushed the guy, hoping that my radius was wide enough to catch the dude that was right next to me. Well, what ended up happening is I held it long, and as I was transitioning from the block to this side swipe, the one on the freaking right that didn't get the hit stagger, he was still active, he was still a threat. And he was in an attack animation that caught me. I whiffed the block push. Before I could get that the hit coming in, his animation came through and hit me. You know? And so you have to distinguish between the block and the block attack, and make sure that you use the block attack like a jab. I mean the block like a jab. That's how you know what's the reaction of the enemy. Is it safe? Are they in front of you? Because if you follow through, you've opened up. And that's really from any angle. You could open up like this and then have somebody hit you from behind, and it's devastating, man. Like on Cataclysm, it takes just big tons of health that you can't afford to lose. You can't take too many of those hits, unless you specifically have defensive perks which help you. Outcast Engineer has a defensive perk that I use called every 5 seconds, Barton gains a stack of damage reduction, up to 5 times. Each stack reduces damage taken by 5%. Taking damage removes the stack. This works well with Bulwark, where if I stagger an enemy, they take more damage from other people. It means I'm doing less damage, but I'm creating more opportunities for my team. In fact, I might have been tempted with this class to use a shield, but the cog hammer is too good. So if you have damage reduction talents, then yeah, maybe you can risk it. But typically what you want to do is you want to use the shove initially to check that you're in range and that all the enemies are in front of you. If your path is open like this and enemies are spawning back there somewhere, and you're all busy here, that shit's coming from over there, you don't even see it. It's outside of your periphery. And as soon as you drop to attack, boom, there comes the attack from behind. You know, so, but if you're safe, if you're here, you just quickly look and, you know, you see that your periphery is covered, and it's kind of like, now maybe, you know, you open up, follow up, and then keep going. But most attacks need to, this center line between the enemy and you is something you have to move out. You have to pivot around. So they should not be looking at you, and you should be preemptively disrupting them. Dodge, dodge, block push, dodge. But again, it's kind of like when all shit is breaking loose, you're just hoping that muscle memory is going to kick in, because that's really what it takes. If I'm thinking too much in the middle of a fight, I just throw up my hands, man, because it's nonsense. It's really dicey, spicy.
Seems Ockery wants something killed oop north. It's a big place, but I'm sure your paths will cross.
Yeah, it is. Take some action and follow through, however it turns out. Anyway, I'm beat. It's the end of the night. 3 hours 12. That's run of one's human earlier. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, Lord willing, universe willing, I'll be back tomorrow. And then we are down to just Gordon's like last expedition to try to find these grudge marks, and then we can maybe even transition tomorrow. We'll see. We'll probably be working on Sister of Thorn, Carillion next. Alright. Okay, Hyper. You take care. I'll see you later. Peace out. And any other lurkers, thanks for watching. Until next time.